Hey everyone, Amanda here from the First Touch Growth team, and I am so excited that you've decided to give First Touch a try. Today, we're going to walk through a demo on LinkedIn with Ryan Walsh as our demo prospect and talk through how to create an email with First Touch. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. First thing to note is you want to navigate to the profile level so that First Touch can do the deep research that it needs to do. Next step we're going to want to take is navigating over to our First Touch Extend widget, which we can click on it, allowing it to pull out into our screen. From here, we can start our analysis on our prospect, Ryan Walsh. Once we perform this analysis, First Touch is going to pull in personalized research based on the prospect themselves and also their company. So here we see a well-rounded view of Ryan Walsh and his role. We also have access to his email and his phone information so that we can action on the data that First Touch provides us with. As we scroll down, we have the same view of rep view that we just had of Ryan. So a good understanding of this company and the business that he works for. As we scroll down further, we see the ability to pull in web research. So this is any publicly available information that is on the web that we might want to include in our research. This helps to eliminate the issue that a lot of salespeople run into, which is having a ton of tabs open at once to try to pull in really personalized research. So we can do that actively right within First Touch. So let's go ahead and work through a different question here. The web research question is really easy to edit. You're just able to click this pencil here, and then we can go and directly edit what this question looks like. I want to turn the focus into a quote that Ryan may have said. So I am going to ask, what is a quote this prospect has said? And then I'm going to be able to just really simply press on my search button so that First Touch can do the research and then pull in this information for me. We see that it also provides sources. So you have the ability to trust but verify that information and exactly where it's coming from. And then from here, we're going to want to take a look at our action bar down at the bottom and press on that email icon. And what this does here is it creates a highly personalized email for us based on the research and information that we were able to pull in. We also have the ability down at the bottom to adjust our message further by adding in a prompt to push it in a certain direction. So if I wanted to get more granular with this email by adding a specific example of how we can help, I'm going to say, great, add an example of how we can help. And then I'm going to press this button to create a new message that is going to pull in the information that I asked it to pull in. So here we see that it is pulling in an example of how we can help and backing it up with further data. We also have the ability from here to jump into our prospect and company research to decide what we actually want to include. So you can choose to toggle on your web research if you want to include that in your message, or you can also toggle that off if that's not something that you want included. You also can choose to toggle off social posts if you don't want to include social posts in your outreach, and so on. And the same goes for the company side. We also have signals on the company side, like technology, that you can choose to toggle on or off based on what you want to include in your outreach. And what First Touch does when it creates this email is it takes all the things, all of the signals that you have toggled on and chooses which ones are going to create the best, most comprehensive message to move the needle with this prospect. Once we've created an email that we are happy with, we're able to come up to our top, our subject line chooser, and we can choose a subject line that we feel works best for us. Then we have the ability to send directly through First Touch with this message that we have created. Friends, that is the first look of the First Touch Google Chrome Extend extension and what it looks like to be using it in LinkedIn. Again, so happy that you're here. If you have any questions at all, please reach out. Happy to help in any way that we can.